turn around.
Are you serious?
Yeah, turn
this
around.
This is my son. Let me bring my son home first.
No, turn around now.
Bro, you need to... Here, let me videotape this real quick. I want this on video.
So, he wouldn't turn around and put his hands behind his back. So he got the old jerk, kick your feet out from underneath you right in front of his kid.
In Watonga, Oklahoma, police officer Monty Goodwin's actions show a disturbing disregard for human dignity and basic policing protocols, from abusing a autistic 15-year-old child to detaining a father and his 4-year-old son who was simply out for a walk. It's a deep, disturbing pattern of behavior and a lack of skill set that we need to look at in law enforcement. In this video, we're not just looking at what happened, but the larger issues and the cruelty within policing that shouldn't be tolerated and shouldn't be ignored. I will also make comments at the end of this video about how this stop and detention should have been properly conducted, and I will also pin those comments to the comment section as well.
Hey, how you doing today? Yeah, where you heading off to? Just walking. Any specific location? Okay. Is this your son?
Yes.
All right. Hey, what's your name?
You can tell him your name.
No.
All right. What's your name, sir?
Johnny.
Johnny. All right. All right, Johnny. Where you coming from?
Just walking around.
Just walking around.
Yeah.
All right. Enjoying this weather.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, we're checking up on you, man. You know.
Just walk around. What the heck is this deal?
Found it a little bit suspicious, you know. So,
what?
Just the walking around.
Walking around is a little bit suspicious?
I mean,
Go ahead.
technically not really, but I mean it is pretty early in the morning. Just wondering what was going on.
That's what we do. We get up early in the morning.
You got your ID on you?
What do I need an ID for?
Because I just asked you for it.
I don't need to show my ID.
Okay, if you don't give me your ID, I'm going to take you to jail for failure to identify, because I've identified that you've been walking around down here at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we do that.
No, you're not. Give me your ID.
I don't have my ID on me because it's at the house.
Okay, what's your name and date of birth?
Huh?
What's your name and date
I
of
don't
birth?
know, but you can't run. I don't have. This is a state where I don't have to show my ID.
Turn around.
You're gonna do this in front of my son?
Yeah, turn around.
Are you serious?
Yeah, turn
This
around.
is my son. Let me bring my son home first.
No, turn around now.
Bro, you need to... Here, let me videotape this real quick. I want this on video. What are you doing to my son? Bro, this is fucked up. Son, it's okay, okay?
It's okay.
Bro, I promise you you're gonna pay for this.
You think?
Yeah, I promise you that. We're walking around. There's nothing suspicious. I've done nothing criminal. I don't have my ID on me. I told you that.
And what did I tell you?
And you just slammed me on the ground because I was trying to record. What are you rolling me on the ground for?
It's going to be okay.
Dude, this is ridiculous. Man, look what you're doing to my fucking son. There's my phone right there, too.
It's going to be okay.
Dude, I can't even believe you're doing this to my son because we was walking around on 4th of July.
Have a seat and I'll talk to you. Hey buddy, come here. You're okay. Listen to me. You're okay. Hey, quit crying. People that don't want to identify typically are involved in criminal activity. I've known this individual to be involved in theft in the city of Canton.
There has been no criminal activity.
Okay, listen to me.
Bro, we were just walking, and when you
Okay.
came up,
So listen.
you didn't hear what he said
Shut
when
up
he first
and
came
listen
up,
for
though,
a
did you?
minute. No, shut up and
Okay,
listen.
what?
Okay. So I saw y'all walk down the alley behind the... I saw y'all when I was headed into the office. Walk down, walk across the street.
Yes, sir.
Then I got my unit ready. While getting my unit ready, man, I see y'all back in the alley you left from, okay?
We will always walk from that alley around it.
Okay.
That's our house is around that. Is that why we do that? I promise. We do it every morning. I'm surprised you haven't seen me.
So here's the thing. That's fine and dandy, man. But listen, we have people that are going down up and down these alleys, spray painting and tearing shit up.
Yes, sir. I understand that.
Okay? It's the 4th of July, man.
But
Okay,
if he would have came up and
stop,
said something
stop,
like,
stop.
but he just goes,
Hey.
I've been called for, what do you say, investigation of something. And I was like, what?
Yeah, okay, so here's the deal, though. Listen, when I got there, I didn't play games with you. I asked you what y'all were doing. You said, okay. I've worked here. Yeah, and that's fine, dude.
Right.
I love it that you're out with your kid. But it is a little odd, okay? So when I ask you for your ID, you say, I don't have any ID. So what's your name and date of birth? That's all you have to give me. Give me your name and date of birth. What is your name and date of birth?
I know, but it's just because
No, this is your last opportunity.
You're asking me right now? I thought
What
you were
is
saying
your...
my name is John.
Huh?
You don't have one, he's got like 10.
Yeah. He didn't want to identify. He got his ass tripped up, put on the ground.
What's he doing?
So when I came in, you know, I come from the north. I see him cross this street, Prouty, in the alleyway. He's walking down. When I turn to go put my stuff up, they don't come out at Noble. I get my stuff to go, and I move my pickup around back, and they're hanging around like the back over there. You know where the bar, like where TGC is and stuff? They're hanging around over there. I don't know what they're doing. So Joaquin finds him. Joaquin's talking to him. He's like, I don't have to tell y'all anything. I said, dude, it's like, you're being detained. You know, hold on. I said, what is, you give me your ID. He's like, I ain't giving you my ID. I don't give you shit. I don't have it. I said, okay, what's your name and date of birth? And he said, I don't have to tell you shit. Or something like that. So I said, all right, go ahead, turn around and put your hands behind your back. I'll take you in for failure to identify. Like, you're being detained. Like, I don't know. I was fixing to tell Joaquin, like, you know, if we can kind of get the situation where we can go over there to TGC and see what's going on and make certain nothing's out of the ordinary. He's like, we're just out walking, man. We walk every day. Okay, that's cool. But how much crap goes on in these alleys, Jarrett?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know.
So, he wouldn't turn around and put his hands behind his back. So he got the old jerk, kick your feet out from underneath you right in front of his kid. I hate to be that way. 4th of July, you know what I mean?
I mean, why is he out 6 o'clock in the morning with his kid?
He says he gets up every morning at 4 and walks around. You ever seen him?
No.
Me neither.
No, and I call out those when I do them too.
Yeah.
I purposely drive down.
I don't think I'm out of the scope of my job, do you?
No. I mean, we've been told to extra patrol because of issues in the alleys, and now we're checking out somebody that's in the same fucking alley.
Yeah, exactly.
We've had break-ins, we've had graffiti, reports of drug stuff.
Yeah. He's got warrants out of Woods, Custer, K. Yeah.
Yeah, that popped up, and I was like, oh, shit. So, Jordan, I was finishing up my 10:15, and Jordan,
Yeah, that was your night.
was nothing super fancy. Hey, how we disposing of Mary? I'm cutting her break, not charging her for it. She just...
Dude, if you're in a church now that they're doing evidence correct, it's easier not to take it. Because then we have to put it in there, and then you have to fill out all the paperwork on it, and then they have to fill out a deal, and we have to take it to the state and get it disposed.
Marijuana?
Yeah. Yeah, that's the nastiest car ride you've ever taken, man.
I talked to that thing. It wasn't put in the report officially. Told her I was going to dispose of it for her.
There you go.
Cut her break.
There you go.
Short person tonight.
Yeah. I cut one break yesterday, no DL.
Hers is suspended and no insurance.
This guy, and then he had weed in his car, a little bit of weed, but not enough to matter. What you got firing here, brother?
I was testing that out, trying to figure out why it wasn't working.
Did you get it going?
It won't work on 12-volt plugs, so I ran it. I fuse linked it to the battery. That's what it was.
I got to figure out something with mine. My computer will sit there and go flick, flick, flick. It just flickers.
That's what's happening. Is however they ran it to any of your plugs is shit wiring or too much wiring. You know how before they put all those butt joints in it, kills your ohms or over whatever. That's what was happening because this was going on, and that would fry your computer. So don't let it stay doing that because that pulse impulse will fry the laptop battery.
Well, what I figured out, the best thing to do was take it inside, put it on. Tonga 5 just waiting on 44 returns.
County. Chester County also advised they have one valid 44 or vulnerable.
Was clear. I don't know. Let's see. But yeah, I took it inside and let the battery charge, and it quit. If I get the battery above 80%, it quits. And so I think what it is, George, is the computer battery gets drained so much. You know what I mean?
Well, it doesn't do it until something's happening. Charging it, it didn't have a problem. But as soon as less friends I just secured it so it wouldn't fall, but I felt literally.
I love this shit.
Oh yeah,
dude. I buy it. If you ever need some, holler at me. I buy it in a roll about this big. I
used to make bracelets, and I got kind of stupid with it, so I've probably got one of every color. And
I want a shotgun sling, but I want it to be somewhat adjustable.
Oh fuck yeah! I don't do the dog leashes or shotgun thing. Those take forever. And I don't. Yeah, those are a pain in the ass. You gotta have so much slack when you do them, and it's like getting a lariat rope and running it and tying circles with a lariat rope. You know.
Well, you gotta. Well, like you said, you got to have so much slack to accommodate for how much you're going to take up. And my problem is I always come out that far too short on something. I'm like, oh, dang it. You know this guy at all?
The name sounds familiar, but I don't.
Is this the guy that Travis got into it with at Canton? Is this the coins? The guy that stole the coin jar off the?
What's wrong with 5 Chester advisors to just advising me he's got one with them.
Was clear. Woods County can be slow.
Yeah, what much last night some people called. Somebody hit a.
Woods County advised total $3,000-4,000 to take care of it.
Yeah. Was clear. Okay, man. Have a good night. See, I'm not dumb, am I? People usually have warrants that don't want to identify.
I know, but they've been on there for 10 years. Like, literally, they're just for tickets.
Okay.
That's all they are.
Well, here's the thing, though. Are you aware of what they're doing now? So now that I've advised you, they're all supposed to put a check mark on them or whatever. So the next time somebody checks out with you, guess what? There's a good chance you might go to jail for them. So you might want to start getting a hold of them counties and take care of it.
Yeah, you got to get a hold of them now, they say. They used to just put warrants out, but they said if you get a hold of them and you can't pay it, they'll work with you and not put one out. But
yeah, but here's the deal.
This was from 10 years ago. That's the reason
a lot of you guys have strung them out so long now that they're saying, hey, guess what?
Sit them out.
Nope. Yep. You can come set them out.
Yeah.
All right, man. Mr. Sexton, if you're gonna be walking around, that's fine. But we've literally been put on extra patrol in the alleyways, so that's why you got checked out with. And if me or one of my officers check out with you, at least give them your information. Okay.
All right.
So you guys have a good day.
You got my phone?
Yeah, I do. Glad you asked. I'd have to try to come find you. Where are you working at?
Apple Market.
Okay, man. Hey, buddy. See, this is what we don't.
Come on, son.
Hey.
You're supposed to be in there, son. Come on. You can't play in there. That's not ours, okay? We'll go home and pay.
All right, so listen, you guys, we don't mind you getting out and walking around, but when the police officers ask you who you are, you better tell them, okay?
Come on, let's go.
I'll put these up for you.
We'll find stuff like that all the time.
How to handle a person you initially deem suspicious. During early morning hours, 1. Observe from afar. Maintain discretion. Watch the individual without revealing your presence to avoid influencing their behavior. Assess behavior. Note their actions. Are they genuinely suspicious or merely unfamiliar? Distinguish between the two. Observe if the person is attempting to avoid detection and analyze their activities. Approach slowly. Make your presence known. Approach at a measured pace, allowing the individual to see you coming. Gauge their reaction. Observe their response to your approach. Do they appear nervous? Do they avert their gaze? Are they attempting to conceal their hands or hide objects? Or do they remain calm with no noticeable change in behavior? 3. Engage in conversation. Introduce yourself. Politely state your identity and explain the reason for the approach. Inquire about their activities. Engage in a conversation to understand their purpose. For instance, if the individual mentions they are out for an early morning walk with their son to enjoy the pleasant summer weather, consider the context. Evaluate their demeanor. During the interaction, assess: do they seem nervous? Are they evasive in their responses? Or are they open and engaged in the conversation? Respect their rights. Be aware that individuals may choose not to share details about their activities and are not obligated to speak with law enforcement officers. Make an informed decision. Assess the situation based on your observations and the conversation. Determine whether the individual has committed, is about to commit, or is contemplating committing a crime. Avoid unnecessary intrusions. Remember, obtaining personal information, such as name or date of birth without cause, can be intrusive and may be perceived as an attempt to check for outstanding warrants without justification.